Scented Leaves from a Chinese Jar. The Milky Way by Alan Upward, 1863 to 1920. My mother taught me that every night a procession of junks carrying lanterns moves silently across the sky, and the water sprinkled from their paddles falls to the earth in the form of dew. I no longer believe that the stars are junks carrying lanterns, no longer that the dew is shaken from their oars. The Onion by Alan Upward. The child who threw away leaf after leaf of the many-coated onion to get to the sweetheart, found in the end that he had thrown away the heart itself. The Word by Alan Upward, 1863 to 1920. The first time the Emperor Han heard a certain word, he said, "It's strange." The second time he said, "It is divine." The third time he said, "Let the speaker be put to death." Okay, these are all from a book called Scented Leaves from a Chinese Jar, and this was by Alan Upward. The book itself is just little comments like this, or tiny little situations. I think they're a bit like koans or something like that, to help us to try to stimulate thought in our mind and to think about different things. Upward was a politician. He ran as a Liberal Labour politician, I think for somewhere in Wales. I can't quite remember. For Merthyr Tydfil. And this was effectively the beginning of the Labour Party. So let's look at these. The Milky Way, the stars above us. My mother taught me that every night a procession of junks, a junk is a Chinese boat, carrying lanterns moves silently across the sky. Okay, so these lanterns in the boats, these are the stars, and we see the stars moving across the sky, and these are boats carrying lanterns. And the water sprinkled from their paddles, so they paddle, falls to the earth in the form of dew, this water that we see over the surface of everything in the mornings. But I'm no longer a little boy, and I no longer believe that the stars are junks carrying lanterns, no longer that the dew is shaken from their oars. So this is a very nice thing, but I am now more mature than that. Maybe man is more mature than believing these lovely old-fashioned stories about the creation of the universe, and we've now grown up into a more scientific and more logical world. The Onion. The child who threw leaf after leaf of the many-coated onion threw it away to get to the sweetheart, found in the end that he had thrown away the heart itself. I can see this leaf throwing away leaves and leaves, and suddenly there's nothing left. And maybe this is describing man as a child as well, is destroying things to try and find the center of it, the most important thing. But we don't actually see. This is throwing the baby away with the bathwater. This is trying to get to the center, to the core of understanding of things, but in a way that lacks understanding. The Word. The first time the Emperor Han heard a certain word, he said, "It is strange." So the Emperor has his opinion, this word is strange. The second time he said, "It's divine, it's perfect." The third time he said, "Let the speaker be put to death." And to me this one talks about fashion. Yeah, when something comes into fashion, it's strange, it's new, it's exciting, and then everybody loves it. It's divine, it becomes wonderful, and then nobody wants it. Let the speaker be put to death because it's gone out of fashion. And I think this one to me is talking about fashion. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. These are excerpts from Scented Leaves from a Chinese Jar, The Milky Way, The Onion, and The Word, all by Alan Updike. Bye for now.